Goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. Trouble for the defence from the left. No one can catch that pass. Samuel. And Cordoba. Here's Materazzi. He's on the rampage. Eto'o. Here's Eto'o. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. He's looking for support. Eto'o. Sneaks into the box. Oh, perhaps he mishit it, but it's way off to the right.
How many times have we seen the goalkeepers having nightmares over those kinds of shot, Peter? The striker was unlucky on that effort.
And Dejan Stankovic dashes along the left side flank. Rakoba hung onto the ball in a good position. Up goes the flag. He was just caught on the wrong side there of the opposition back line. Ball one here. And Dejan Stankovic. He's on the rampage. Really stopped in his tracks there. Here's Ronaldinho. Looking for support now. They can swing it in from the left wing. Now what can he do? It went over the goal line. Goal kick here. And Cordoba. Rakoba. Well worked to win possession. Here's Eto'o. Now have possession here. Vieira. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved about that too. Here's Zambrotta. And Zambrotta. He continues his run down the right. Good pass. He's looking for support. Rakoba.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
He crosses it in. Cut out the pass. Getting deeper inside the opponent's half. Throw in a good position. Will they employ the long throw here?
He set up nicely for the cross here.
Good Janssen. There's not a lot of support. Here's Ronaldinho. Turns defence into attack there. Adriano. Here's Cambiasso. Excellent defending there. Whistle goes and the assistant referee has his flag up. Time has run just a little too early then. Sends it back to him. And Cordoba. Vieira. Whistle's gone and the assistant referee has his flag up. Just called offside there. Oleguer. Defence struggling to deal with this play down the left. He cut out the pass. Here's Deco. Will he test the keeper? Ronaldinho! Couldn't put it away there, but not a bad effort.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. It just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
Here's Samuel. Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. Poor pass picked off there. Saviola. Eto'o. Into the penalty area. Oh, it's in! What a goal! They've taken the lead. Just before the break. It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? Good interception here. Free kick awarded. And he wants it back. Here's Ronaldinho. Attack came to nothing. They're off on the counter-attack. And Saviola. Great work to win the ball. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. They've not had the best of luck in the first half of the trip. They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. The sides have been changed for the second half. Get the ball back. Cambiasso. Breaking through. Collects the ball nicely.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Recoba. Another attempt. And Saviola. And Dejan Stankovic. Recoba. Will this be a goal?
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
They play it short. They're in possession, down the left wing. Crossing opportunity. They can try again. It's into the face of goal. And only just missed by a lick of paint. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Here's Ronaldinho. Stop the attack dead then. And Recoba. We've reached the hour mark. Win possession here. Get the ball back. Here's Dejan Stankovic. He may whip the cross in. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Eto'o and Ronaldinho. Back to the keeper. Cambiasso. Danger now, down on the left-hand side. Dealt with the threat expertly. Saviola. And Ronaldinho. Deliberate foul. He could be in trouble here. The ref has a word with him, but it's only a warning. I think he needs to be careful, though, with his tackling from now on. Oleguer. Here's Dejan Stankovic.
That was all set up by the through ball.
Bad tackle there. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area.
It'll be interesting to see how he gets it past the wall.
Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Now here's a chance. Materazzi. We're into the final quarter of an hour. Samuel.
The defenders are constantly on the back foot.
And they have a throw-in deep in the opposition half. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Rakoba. Completely mistimed his challenge then. Free kick given. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game. Cuts it out. Can he find his man? Vieira. And Materazzi. Dealt with that threat well. Here's Eto'o. Now have possession here. Dejan Stankovic. And Eto'o. Ball given away there. Adriano. Into the box. He had to get there and he did. 2 additional minutes being shown on the ball. Wins the ball, great defending. Materazzi. Samuel. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. The referee brings an end to the game. A tremendous performance here, and their manager will be absolutely ecstatic as his players did exactly what was asked of them, and they've come up with a wonderful win. Let's hope we're in for a cracker. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Here's Rakoba. A really careless pass there. Rakoba. Might work the keeper here. He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
You know, I think the striker made the right decision to go for the lob shot, but he just didn't quite connect with the ball properly.
Too obvious. And Rakoba. Here's Dejan Stankovic. And Ibrahimovic. Sneaks into the box. Adriano. Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough. Shepard, this game has started at quite a pace.
Yes, they have. It will be hard to keep it going like this for the rest of the game, Peter.
Played through. Real chance here. No, an own goal, I don't believe it.
They'll be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
1-0. Can they hang on to this lead? Vieira carries the ball through the middle. No, off target.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
Nice work to keep possession too. Here's a chance. It's a corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. Well maintained there. Cambiasso. Threads a through ball down the middle. Here's Eto'o. Can he create something here? And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. And the defence cuts out that through ball. Rakoba. That was careless. Here's Ibrahimovic. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it? There are 5 men in the wall. Messi. And Saviola. Latched onto that through ball. Attack came to nothing. Looking for support now. Rakoba.
The keeper's under pressure.
Adriano. Deco and Messi. That pass didn't make it. Chance to cross. Booted to safety. 30 minutes into the first half. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Will he shoot? Stop the attack well. Eto'o. He dribbles out to the left. Here's Eto'o. And Cambiasso. Ibrahimovic. Just caught offside there. Got behind the last defender, but the flag was up. Adriano.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
And Vieira. Here's Deco.
Oh, this looks threatening.
Ball one, good defending there. Vieira. And Recoba. Adriano. Possession lost there. 2 more minutes is being shown on the board. Ball one here. Keep possession. Too obvious. And Adriano. He dribbles out to the right. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. Both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. Trevor, tell us what you made of the performance so far.
Well, both teams are well organised at the back and up front as well, actually. But you can't say one goal is a comfortable lead in this game.
A single goal divides the two teams at the moment. The second half kicks off. How will it shape up? They've switched sides for the second half. Recoba. Looking around for support. Still on the ball here. Here's Javier Zanetti. Cambiasso. And Ibrahimovic. Saviola. Here's Ronaldinho. And he's got on the end of it. Will this be a goal here? Dealt with the threat well. Gets it in space. Quite remarkable. They've stretched their lead. In the first few minutes, they've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, have they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Adriano. Attack came to nothing. Adriano. Cambiasso. He takes the keeper. They can swing it in from the right wing. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. Here's Recoba. There's no danger. Turns defence into attack there. Turan. And Puyol. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Would an attack down the left side be worth it? Concedes a free kick. Now can they conjure something up here? The opponents just can't afford to concede any more goals. Gudjonsson.
It looks easy, but that is a quality piece of skill.
Oh, it's in! That gives them a comfortable lead. (3-0) now, a handsome lead developing. Cordoba. And Materazzi. Ibrahimovic. Crossing opportunity. Vieira. It's over. Too high.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
Doesn't manage to get that one through. Chance to cross. They keep the pressure on by winning a corner. To the target in the middle. The defender was there. Here's Cambiasso. Eto'o, quick to accelerate. Runs with the ball towards the left flank. Making good progress down the left wing now. Ronaldinho!
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. Well, I think the shot didn't connect well enough with his foot there, did it? Unfortunately for him.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Turan. And Ibrahimovic. Goes to ground, but the ref waves play on. Looking for support now. Bad tackle there. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. This is a great chance for a shot on goal. Oh, millimetres away.
Well, he hasn't got his lucky boots on today, has he? That's a shame, but not a bad effort.
Cambiasso. And Dejan Stankovic. Rakoba. On the ball here. Eto'o. Saviola. He's scored one goal in this game. That'll be a goal kick. And Samuel. Here's Samuel. Ibrahimovic. Here's Cambiasso. Dejan Stankovic. Stopped the attack well. Read the play so well and got to the ball. Great work. We're into the last 5 minutes. He's carried the ball forward. The ball still with them here. Stop the attack dead there. Here's Adriano. Rakoba. All one here. De Johnson. They're just not clicking with each other. And Rakoba. Get the ball back. And Eto'o. Referee says that's a fair challenge. The push forward gains momentum. Pushing further forward. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. Here's Zambrotta. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. They never looked in trouble and picked up an easy win. And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Oh, it's been a good evening's football.
And from the both of us, it's goodbye.